Pressure coming from the near side. And he was offside. Sanders breaks loose. Cuts by Dowling. Down to the 20 with a flag down. It's back at the line of scrimmage. And it looked like the blitzer from Western Kentucky got a head start, and this was out. Good call. Here's Whitlow. Cuts it upfield. First down. Whitlow into the open field. Look at his speed. First down to the 14. Jonathan Dowling tracked him down after 50.
Sanders in the backfield. Maxwell Smith wide open. Jonathan George out of the backfield for 48 yards. And Smith looking to air it out. He's got blue. Javis blue from Maxwell after 1 quarter. Maxwell Smith off play action. Post pattern caught perfectly in stride. And taking it the distance, Jeff Badette.
Back. And the give is to Kemp. And he's got a lot of running room down the sideline. Across midfield, the cutback for Kemp to the 36-yard line. 48 yards.
Completion for Whitlow. Whitlow will run for the first down. And more. Whitlow taken off. Looks like the ankle's okay. One man to beat, and he will go the distance. 88 yards. Jalen
Whitlow wants to throw, lobs it up, deep downfield, man open, it's Sanders. To the 45-yard line, ball comes loose. Handoff, first down, Dyshon Mobley, and he rips right through the secondary. On his way to the end zone. And he's going to win.
Well, backs him up to 1st and 15. On play action. 3 guys deep. Over the middle and caught. All the way inside the 5 to Blue. And a first and goal. 2nd and 3. Big gain straight up the middle. And Braylon Hurd, welcome to Kentucky. 73 yards. And on 3rd and 4, it's a first down and more. Braylon Hurd again. And Hurd is in again. A long 1st and 15, and Tolles to throw from his end zone. Wide open, first down, and Timmons changes direction. Looking for a block. He found his way through the white shirts. And Timmons finally taken down inside the 4.
That's exactly right.
Here's the screen, and it is a beauty to DeMarco Robinson. He's got the middle of the field. It's another huge play for Kentucky. And Robinson takes it inside the 10. It started out as a simple screen, and 79 yards later, Kentucky is... Pressure coming on 3rd and 6. Good touch. A big pass play to T.B. Williams. And he's inside the 20 before being brought down by...
2nd down and 7. They're going to run it. There is Boom, and Boom is gone. Yeah, those aren't boos from the crowd. 53 yards and a...
Fowler picked up. Deep right sideline. Got a man. 25, 20. We got a touchdown, Kentucky. Garrett Johnson, Winter Garden, Florida, 60 yards, and there is a penalty flag downfield.
The offense going.
JoJo Kemp hands this one off. They're going to reverse it. Tolles wants to throw. Wide open is Timmons. He's got it at the 15, and 6 for Kentucky. No one to give it off to. He takes it straight ahead. JoJo Kemp still going. So much for being tired. JoJo Kemp has it, and he's got a blocker in front. He's earned a breather now after Al Harris brings him down at the tail end of a 43-yard carry.
8 out of 13, 58 yards. Pass caught. Javis Blue, flag down, still on his feet. Javis Blue may take it in. He does.
A couple of flags, so hold on.
Look at Boom go. And Boom goes the dynamite. 58 yards.
Do it by playing his backups early.
Zach Jackson and Nelson Adams are there we go.
Yep, look at that throw.
DeMarco Robinson on the missed tackle. No flags. Touchdown, Kentucky. Toles. Got some help. Out of bounds, but a huge run. Kendrick Market.
13 seniors that make plays for this Mississippi State team.
Toles deep. Javis Blue, touchdown, Kentucky. Blue for Blue.
Injury.
Patrick Toles.
Oh, what a
He's got a man all by himself. Ryan Timmons.
And Leonard Floyd was not the discipline that he normally is.
They'll run it on second down, and Williams is free. Inside the 30-yard line, he'll outrun the Georgia defense. Touchdown, Kentucky.
The game at tailback, and the true freshman will get the call. Williams with a nice cutback across midfield. Williams inside the 20 and bumped out of bounds by Toles on 3rd and 7. Deep down the middle, and he's got a man at midfield. Herrick with the catch. Down to the 40-yard line. Clemson lost, but that didn't happen. The Tigers beating South Carolina today. As Toles looks deep down the field, and he's got a connection with Robinson. Down to the 25-yard line. Big play from
Patrick Toles leaves it with Williams. Running left, big hole, 25, 30, 40. Look out! He's gone! The first play! 20, 10, 5, boom! Touchdown, Kentucky!
Well, that didn't take long, Tom.
75 yards to...
Play action to Kemp. Wants to go deep down the left sideline. Diving catch. Jeff Bidet comes up with it, and Bidet has got himself. He loves to go deep on the left sideline. So now the focus is on Toles and the Wildcats going for an open receiver. Got him beautifully. Bidet, the speed receiver, and the Wildcats are in business. The fastest of their wideouts finally gets daylight, and Toles. On second down, he's rushed out of the pocket. Toles can tuck it instead. He lets it fly toward the end zone. At the 1-yard line, salvation in the form of Blake.
A pitch play, Williams breaks a tackle. Williams out into the open field. There's the speed from Boom. To the 10, pushed out of bounds. Right around the 5-yard line. Jonathan Ford saved the touchdown, but what a run.
Start came 2 years ago tomorrow in high school. Barker lets this one go down the sideline. Got it! First down, Kentucky. Jeff Bidet. And on the first play, Barker hits the home run ball 40. Boom again. Wow, he bent it to the outside. Boom Williams to the races. Tripped up inside the 10 by Trey Herndon.
He's on the hustle. He's got a lot going on. He's done a great job at Arkansas.
Speaking of hustling, there goes Boom Williams. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Shannon Dawson views this. There's no doubt about it. He's an intense.
Hello. One man to beat.
Shannon Dawson is an intense, detail-oriented.
And how about another answer? Is that JoJo Kemp again? How? 47 yards for JoJo Kemp. Parker's still in there. And there's another huge hole. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Zaheem King.
72 yards.
Down, and let's call it a long 9. Pass caught, broken tackle. Here goes Dorian Baker. He is down to the 33-yard line. Dorian Baker breaks a couple of tackles. Dorian Baker, it's a foot race, being chased from behind by Washington. Pushed out of bounds inside the 15.
On 2nd and 7. Barker finds Jeff Badette. Badette's got great speed. Open sesame! 72 yards. Barker to Badette. And Kentucky's on the board.
Wasted time for these athletes, and they're able to perform at a high level.
Barker escapes trouble, completes to Garrett Johnson. Johnson with a pass to the end zone, and he's in. Barker, downfield, receiver open, it's caught. Touchdown, Kentucky. Garrett Johnson with his second TD grab of the game. This one.
3rd and 8 with 8 minutes to go.
Oh, that was caught. Jeff Badette out of bounds.
Backups are in there, and the backups are showing why they're the backups. Because this
Kentucky 3 and out the first time. Inside handoff, and he goes around the right side. It's Stanley Boom Williams, and he's going to try to hit the home run all the way to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. Quickly, Johnson rolls right, throws out of the backfield, and he's got a tight end, C.J. Conrad, who's still in bounds, and he could go the distance. Conrad's first catch of the year to the house.
Pass, blitz coming. Kentucky picks it up. He is throwing deep down the middle of the field for Badette, and he's got.
This time they gave it to him decisively. 25-20, cuts to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Boom, Williams.
More of. It's been prolific for them. Little double reverse. Johnson looking to throw. Has a man open. Got it. Touchdown, Badette. A little sleight of hand by the... Johnson taking a shot deep. Got a man. Caught. Beatty. Touchdown. Badette with the score. Boom Williams, first down and more past midfield. Boom's got a hole and he is gone. Touchdown, Kentucky, 60 yards. Stanley crossing routes, deep ball. Johnson lays it up and lays it out for Jeff Badette. Touchdown, Kentucky, 65. Johnson keeps it. He's got it all alone down the right side. Steven Johnson on his way into Tennessee territory and finally dragged down by Emmanuel Mosley. You, me, Tennessee, 102,000 here. We all thought it was going to Boom. Instead, 75 yards. JoJo Kemp this time. JoJo Kemp, the closer, takes it right up the hash mark. Kemp in a foot race. He's inside the 20, the 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Kentucky on a JoJo Kemp 7.
Tigers looking to throw on first down. Johnson deep over the middle. And caught inside the 10. It's the deep threat himself, Jeff Badette. A gain of 42. That ball just...
2 wideouts each way for Johnson. Play fake. Blitz coming. Kentucky picks it up. He's throwing deep. Got a man wide open. Touchdown! Kentucky! Juice!
Stale will keep it straight ahead, running big hole. 40, 30, foot race at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Kentucky, 48 yards, a great block. The goal line stand that'll be remembered for a long time in Baton Rouge. Here is a long run coming from JoJo Kemp, the senior. Touchdown, Kentucky. JoJo Kemp on senior day from 40.
Johnson under pressure. He wants to air it out on first down. Garrett Johnson. Touchdown, Kentucky, 70.
Stands. I don't disagree with you there.
This one is launched and caught by Johnson. Garrett Johnson, after a 75-yard touchdown, now has one of 60.
Mesh play. Tight end. C.J. Conrad is off to the races. Conrad, a dive. Out of bounds inside the...
Johnson looks to throw. Pump fake. He's going deep. Down the near sideline for Bone, and he's got it at the 30. Ridden out of bounds at the Kentucky 25.
Johnson escapes again, and he converts with his legs one more time, and nobody's got an angle on him. Steven Johnson finally runs out of gas inside the 10. That is a 54-yard sprint for the senior quarterback.
And Benny hits the hole, and he's wide open and has plenty of daylight inside the 30. Eludes the tackler, tiptoes the sideline. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Kentucky. Johnson has plenty of time, and he's got a wide open receiver. It's Juice, and he's loose inside the 20. He's in the end zone. Juice Johnson puts Kentucky back on top.
A 2nd and 5 play, Snell breaks free, trying to win this foot race. He is down inside the 5. Sean Chambers caught up to him after a 48.
Over the middle, Conrad wide open. Nobody's there. Touchdown, Kentucky, 46 yards.
For Benny Snell. And there's the quarterback coming back to join him now. Johnson getting some pressure for the first time, going down long. And is it caught?
How did he catch that?
He did. Blake Bone somehow got his hands through Malcolm Parrish.
This is Benny Snell, and he's free off the left side. In Louisville territory, cuts it back inside the 40. 41 yards.
A.J. Rose is the back on first down. Rose breaks a tackle. A.J. Rose down the sideline. Touchdown, Kentucky. Back on the ground, Benny Snell Jr. with a hole. Benny Snell Jr. bursts free. A bowling ball. He scores his
Chain link keeping track of 10 yards. They'll move that chain, and maybe they will just lay it down. Here's Benny Snell into Florida territory. Finally tracked down by C.J. Henderson. A 44-yard romp for the play action. Wilson lets it go. Bowden gets deep. Got it! Touchdown, Kentucky! 54 yards to silence the crowd at the Swamp.
For the Wildcats. Wilson with time. Wilson looking deep, and now will tuck it and run to the 40. And here comes that lightning speed. 20, 10, touchdown, Kentucky. 42 yards. And a little razzle-dazzle here. Reverse. It's going to be Snell on the lead block, and that block is going to pave the way for Zaire Hughes. Touchdown, Wildcats, 43 yards. Arm here, kind of a less than pressure spot, 31-point cushion. Go ahead and show it off like he does right there. Pass complete at the 40, and out of bounds inside the 25-yard line is Cleveland Thomas, the sophomore wideout from...
Back is 6'1", 320. They flip it to Lynn Bowden with some running room. He can fly inside the 20, inside the 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Fifth on that play. The fake to Snell, then throws it out of the safety valve to Bowden, makes a man miss, in trouble, and completely changes direction, and he's got daylight and blockers in front. Down the sideline, cutting it back. He's tripped up inside the 20. A big gain for the... Now Wilson comes over to take the snap, throw the deep ball. He's got Bowden down there, and it's caught near the 25-yard line. He beat Adam Spark.
Wilson breaks free. There goes touchdown, Terry Wilson to the Louisville 35. But the job has been Terry's all year. Big hole on this run, and there goes A.J. Rose with game-breaking speed. A.J. Rose with a sideline hug and a Kentucky touchdown.
They will fake it to Snell and throw. That's Bowden, missed tackle. Out in the open with blockers ahead. There goes Lynn Bowden down the sideline. Inside the 20. All the way down inside the 10.
He's going to do something later this season that It's going to be pretty emotional for everyone as Ahmad Wagner has the big catch and is breaking tackles. Only the second catch of his career, and it's a big one. Handoff this time around the edge and near the goal line. Touchdown! It's Cavassier. Smoke for 40.
Looking to the left, and he's going down the sideline right on target. Penalty flag doesn't matter. Wagner to the house for the score from 54 yards.
By the field with ease. I mean, he's talented.
That opens the door for Rodriguez. And Christopher Rodriguez Jr., the freshman, showing some get up and go. Takes it nearly to the 30. Almost knocked the bumper off a Maserati to get there. And Kentucky with one of its best plays of the night. Bowden cuts it back. He's got a first down. He's got more. Lynn Bowden Jr. turns around the defense. And he scrambles all the way down to the 21. 52-yard run for the Ohio. Later, when the weather turns worse, Bowden lobs one downfield. It is caught for Kentucky. First down. The little-used Bryce Oliver hauls it in for a gain of 4. From a drop-back guy to a mobile quarterback. This is all Lynn Bowden. And Lynn Bowden takes it to midfield and more. Another cutback. Bowden looking for a block from Wagner. And the Kentucky quarterback takes it all the way into Missouri territory. A 46-yard run.
Your fair programs. On 2nd and 1, throwing, and it's Cleveland Thomas staying in bounds. Thomas out of bounds inside the 2. This will be marked down there. He was trying so hard to score his second career.
Hey, Coach, whatever you need, I will give you.
Big run. A.J. Rose breaks a tackle. It's a race to the goal line, and he will make it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Bowden delaying, and now runs straight ahead across the 30, 35, 40. Look out, he's going to have to outrun the defense. He may do it. He's across the 30, 20, and pulled down from behind inside the 15. Fake. Bowden keeps it straight ahead. First down across the 30, breaks away. He's across the 45, comes near sideline at the 50 to the 40. Tackle from behind inside the 35 at the 34 of UT Martin. Sims able to run him down from behind. Another 40 yards. Wood takes it. Leaves it with Tisdale. Straight ahead across the 50. Look out. He's across the 40. Cuts left at the 30. Across the 25, 20. Keeps his balance. Falling forward. Inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. Gives it to Marquay. Running right. Big hole across the 40. 35. Breaks the tackle. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Kentucky. What a moment.
And once again, it's just eye candy. As Smoke finds a hole on the other side of the field. Past midfield, it's a foot race. Cavassier cuts it back to the middle. Inside the 5.
15 wins for Kentucky and 15 for Louisville.
Takes it out of Rose's belly at the last second and then just takes over. Bowden inside the 30. Cuts it back. Staying on his feet. Touchdown. And it's Bowden keeping it himself with open space all the way to the end zone. Another one. Against the Kentucky Wildcats here in Lexington a couple of years ago. Chris Rodriguez trying to hit the home run ball. They won't catch him. 64 yards. Kentucky is gashing. Pass today, though.
That's right.
Bowden gets a block from Rodriguez. Off to the races again. I think Mark Stoops probably in part is like, why don't you go down? Let's milk some time off this.
Looking for space, and he finds it. Good block upfield. Springing Bowden. The cutback inside the 10. Another broken tackle, and Lynn Bowden hits Pater. 61 yards.
With one tick left, they get the snap away. Wilson over the middle. Caught! First down, Kentucky in a sprint. Daly caught from behind, and a Kentucky first down with 2:10 to go. It goes.
Attack of Kentucky.
Stench, it's A.J. Rose who gets the first try against this Ole Miss defense, and Rose is off to the races. Putting on the Jets. Calling his own
shot, but somebody tackled him. He thought he was going to get into the end zone, but Ja'Cory Hawkins.
Pressure coming. Wilson's going to dance his way out of it to the logo and more. Terry Wilson with a first down run. Got a big block and all the way down through the 15.
But that does not look good for the guy that's just been there. Their catalyst on offense. Big hole here. Speaking of catalyst, Chris Rodriguez in the open field. Can he get to the end zone? Yes, he will. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Rodriguez Jr. in a tailback. He's got some fresh legs. And there he goes! Rodriguez on the first play with nothing but green. 79 yards.
5'9", 280, thereabouts.
Yep.
A.J. Rose, open sesame. It's a foot race with Duffy, and Rose out of bounds after a huge pickup.
The other day. Here's play action. Regardless of what his interests are, he has a cannon for an arm, and wide open is Josh Ali. Touchdown, Wildcats. 4 possessions. Levis back under center. Play action again. Deep ball. One-on-one. Wandale. Fights his way inside the 20. Holds onto the ball for dear life. Another big strike from Levis to Wandale Robinson, this time for 57.
For the brand.
On third down, Levis likes this deep ball that's pure to Isaiah Epps. First down in the red zone, 56 more. And they hand it to Robinson around the edge, and he's got daylight. Watch out! What a debut last week! How about the second game for Robinson? Tackled inside the 10. Near midfield. Levis, play action, wants to throw the deep ball. Wandale Robinson got it!
A lot for this offense so far.
Wide receiver screen. The first time Wandale Robinson's got his hands on the football. And he's a difference maker. Robinson breaking tackles. Let's go. Touchdown.
The day by sending Malone's Steakhouse food to the booth. Wandale Robinson, you can't tackle him. Look at him fly. And he's out of bounds again inside the 5. That's the third time today. 3rd and 4 for Levis here, standing tall, throws a good ball for a first down. Ali makes the man miss, and he's going to take it to the house. Josh Ali with his second touchdown of the day. Now Florida hands it off to Wright again, and Lavelle takes off. Lavelle off to the races, into New Mexico State territory. Inside the 30-yard line, he's all fired up because they wouldn't give him the ball on 4th and... Rodriguez powers his way to the second level. Now he brings on the speed. Inside the 20. Finally pushed out of bounds around the 15.
You know, there's very few guys sitting over on the bench not paying attention. They're all pulling for their guys.
That's
How about
right.
that?
That's Lavelle Wright. He's going to score.
And that's why you get excited. You get excited for your...
For Kentucky, if they want to run the ball, 4-man rush. Now a 5th comes in late. Throw downfield. Robinson's there. Caught inside the 30. Cuts it back. Oh, he hurdled the defender. He's inside the 5. Dives for the end zone. And down at the 1-yard line. Wandale Robinson taking over with big plays here in the 4th.
Smoke is the lone back. Play action. Levis rolls out left, lobs it. Complete in the flat down to the 35 and 40. It's Robinson breaking tackles. Robinson weaving into plus territory and tripped up near the 30-yard line. 4-man rush. Levis from the pocket. Coxon fires. Complete midfield, and here we go. Robinson, he has been the top target tonight. He continues to come up with big plays.
Into Florida territory. Rides the play action. Has plenty of time to crank it up and go downfield and into the end zone for a touchdown to the freshman Dane Key. Will Levis, how about...
There goes DeMarcus Harris in the open field. It's a foot race to the goal line, and he'll be dragged down inside the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal, Kentucky. Ezekiel Blake chases him.
All the way at the top of your screen, 29 in white. Levis looked that way, looks off, fires over the middle. It's complete. It's a foot race, and it's a Kentucky touchdown. 69 yards to the house. Levis over the middle, wide open Brown, angling across the 40. That's a foot race to the end zone. Barry on Brown, touchdown, Kentucky, the haymaker. Here's the blitz.
They're going blitz zero.
Levis has time, complete, broken tackle. Tavion Robinson with his second touchdown of the night.
Syracuse played in the NFL. Quick pop. Barry on Brown. Stays on his feet. He can fly. They have an angle. Brown inside the 10. Aisheem Young and DeAndre Prince managed to.
And look at this huge hole. Here he goes. Chris Rodriguez tracked down inside the 10. Richardson finally got him. It's a 47. Levis has time, lets it go. Caught! The Calcratus. And Kentucky knocking on the door again.
90 yards on 17 carries. They will hand it to him. Here, and he breaks through the hole. It is now a sprint to the goal line. Rodriguez to the 20, to the 10, stays on his feet. Touchdown, Cats.
Levis, pressure coming, going deep. Got a man there and got it to him at the 35, and it's Barry and Brown, one of those young guys Gary just talked about. Will Levis getting some pressure, but going deep. The ball is wobbling in the air, and it's caught again by Barry and Brown.
Also second in the country in turnovers gained at 28. Oh, wide open. Pass caught out over the 30 to the 40. It's a long run for Caddis, the freshman, down the near sideline. Dropped inside the 15. Facility, they are on the same page when it comes to this offense. First play, little play action. Deep over the middle. Pass is caught there. Dane Key breaks the tackle. And he is ripped down around the 30-yard.
Robinson on the end around. He's got 2 touchdowns. He'd like 3 across the 40. It's a foot race. Finally catching up to him all the way down the field is Evans, but not before.
Devin Leary with time over the top of the field. Pass complete. Still on his feet, but the ball pops out. Scrambling for the football and finally falling on it in the end zone. Oh, the pocket collapsing so fast. How does Devin Leary get that football out to Ray Davis? He's going to try the other side of the field. Past the 50, the 40. Ray Davis breaking free into Big Blue territory. A 58-yard touchdown.
SEC, and are they disciplined enough?
Ray Davis. Look at him go. Ray Davis. All gas, no brakes. Touchdown again. This time 55 yards. Simo Carnby making guys miss. Down the sideline, and a flag comes out late. He stepped out around the 10-yard line, and a late flag coming in at the end.
This world. And then they go back to the passing game with Leary. Plenty of time. Throws the deep ball and got it down inside the 20. Inside the 5. It's Barry on Brown. He beat Marlon Sewell for the football.
That's what they're going to get him with. So that is a costly penalty that puts Kentucky back on the field. And then Ray Davis. All day Ray. Look at him go. Man, oh man, is Davis doing it up. 75-yard touchdown for sweet baby Ray. A one-loss team, unbeaten in the SEC and hoping to be an SEC champion. Ramon Jefferson with the carry. It's a great run by Jefferson. A little fourth quarter spark for the Cats as he's taken down and tracked down by the always hustling Caleb Downs.
Getting to the outside, I think, helps this rushing offense.
First offensive play of the second half for Kentucky.
Wide open. And Cummings still going down to the 20-yard line. Isaiah Cummings.
He's a Lexington native. Third and short. They're going to hand it to Davis. He splits and hits for the open field. Near side at the 30. Knocked down inside the 25. There's the explosive calling card of Ray Davis. 3 catches, 78 yards for Dane Key. Play fake by Leary. He wants to cut it loose. He's going to send it deep and wide open. Brown will score again. Barry Brown puts the Wildcats in front from 60. Like they will in the Rose Bowl. Here is Leary on first down off the 25. Wide open is Jordan Dingle, the tight end. Down the far sideline. Dingle trying to make a move. He'll cut it back. Does he hit the pylon? He's out of bounds at the 3.
Ohio rushing 3, dropping 8. Vandergriff flushed out of the pocket, airs it up, has Key, makes the catch at midfield and then some. He's down to the 40-yard line.
Position. Maybe this is just the old try to get him offside. No, it isn't. It's an Ole Miss blitz. It's one-on-one coverage. It's up for grabs and caught by Barry Brown. Still on his feet. And all the way to the 17-yard line. John Saunders saved the touchdown.
Back to Vandergriff, going up top, has Brown, caught, touchdown Kentucky, 45 yards.
Well, there's the explosive. Starts in the shotgun. Sumo Kongbe straight ahead, and a huge hole for Jamarian Wilcox, who finds his sideline. And Kentucky strikes first on a massive gain on first down.
Brock Vandegrift was going to get the start. Did not practice during the open date. He's looking to take a shot deep down the field. That ball is underthrown and caught off the deflection. A touchdown catch for Hardley Gilmore, the 4th. 52 yards on the touchdown. It was
Vandegrift on 3rd and 4 being chased by Simmons. Launches it downfield.
Wide open is Macklin. First down, Cats.
Here in this football game this afternoon.
Wimson deep down the field, shows that strong arm, pass is caught. Jamari Macklin will take it to the end zone. Touchdown Kentucky, 83 yards.
Some talented wide receivers between Casey Concepcion and Kevin Coleman Jr. as well.
Yeah, great list there. Dowdell, watch out. Trying to hit the home run ball. Dante, goodbye.
Second and 1. Trying to bring pressure off the corner. They have a wide open receiver. Jamari Macklin down to the 10-yard line. Might have been a touchdown. He had to wait for the ball to arrive from Calzado.
Malachi Wood, an extra offensive lineman in the game. On 3rd and 2 to the flat. That's the tight end Willie Rodriguez, and he is off to the races. Rodriguez finally taken out inside the 25. What a play call by Bush Hamden. It ends up a 54-yard rumble. Bully threw a pick six the last time out. This is Kendrick Law. Got a good block and a cut to the edge. And Law's got the sideline. And this is what Kendrick Law brings to the table. 71-yard strike. Hand warmer around his waist, top of the formation. Bully looking for him. Instead goes to the seam down the sideline and is caught by DJ Miller. And he takes it to the house. 56-yard strike with Law by the decoy. With games against a couple of playoff contending teams remaining on the schedule. Huge haul. Here goes Dante Dowdell. Dowdell inside the 10 into the end zone. 65-yard sprint for Dante Dowdell. Play action. Boley unloads a deep ball. One-on-one coverage. It's caught. Right on the money to Kendrick Law. Gain of 43.
That was the sack.
Second and 22 after the sack. Boley throws over the middle. It's caught. Gilmore. Check out the speed. Touchdown, Kentucky.
It's as exotic as this Vanderbilt team has been today.
On the quick out, completed the 35 to his receiver. Hester still on his feet. Hester down the sidelines. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Pass complete to number 4, J.J. Hester. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Wow, they slept on Hester, and he made them pay.